Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hometown Cable. Actually, it's good morning, and welcome to Hometown Cable. It's Saturday morning, February 15th, Wild Bill Chase in beautiful downtown Clintonville, New York, at the AuSable Valley High School, where the Patriots are hosting the NAC Bobcats and JV basketball action. Boys, that is. Brassard wins the tip, but he taps it to number 13, Andrew Bombard, for AuSable. Number 12 is Joe Painter. He's one of the captains. Number 21 is Zumazer, I guess. Number 44 is Luke Connell. And the other starter is number 14, Michael Douglas. Bobcats got Danny Myers, Kyle Brassard, Josh McNeil, Sean O'Neill, and Holden Collins out there. Brian Boyer is the head coach for the Bobcats. Jamie Douglas does the coaching for AuSable. Last game of the regular season. 18 games they've played, this being the 18th. Shot by Collins, doesn't go. Rebound pulled down by number 12, Painter. Joe Painter, I said he was one of the captains, right? Luke Connell, he's another captain. 21 puts up the shot, doesn't go. Myers on the weak side, pulls down the rebound. Danny Myers passes down to the baseline. He kick it back out, Brassard does to Myers. Coach Boyer yelling, go to the hole, go to the hole. Sean O'Neill comes out on top. You swing it over to Collins. Been a long season. Brassard with a nice drive and attack on the basket, but hits the back of the rim and then he reaches in. Those are the kind of fouls coach doesn't like to see. Fouls Andrew Bombard. Luke Connell will inbound the ball. He gives it to Zumazer. Casey Zumazer, I guess. Well, that's what we're going to call him, Zumazer. Go inside to Connell, but he has to kick it back out. A little travel there by Andrew Bombard. He made a nice move towards the basket around the Bobcat defender, but Myers gets tripped up. They call it a foul. Well, if you're wondering what that camera action just was, it got a little problem, I think, with the camera here. Nice pass to Collins. Collins finds McNeil driving to the basket, but he can't convert, so score remains 0-0. We've played 2 minutes of JV basketball here. O'Neill gets down on the floor. Nice job there by Sean O'Neill to get down and tie things up. Bobcats with the possession arrow in their favor with 5:58 on the clock. Will inbound the ball. Jim Cairns, one of the officials. The other guy used to coach JV soccer at PHS. I'm not quite sure his name. Collins thought about putting that three-pointer up. Myers does. Nice rebound by Brassard. Brassard tried to dish it off to Collins, but someone reached in and grabbed him. 1-3 white, I believe. Second team foul. Number 12, that'd be Painter. He's out. I'm not quite sure who came in for him. I think it's 22, Brian Stanley. That shot doesn't go for the Bobcats. Still no score. Oh, nice pass up the floor to Zumazer, but he can't convert. He sort of fell down. Both teams having their problems here. Oh, there's O'Neill. Didn't see McNeil wide open to his left. Little bounce pass, and McNeil would have had a free shot at the basket. Offensive foul called on number 13, Andrew Bombard, and that's his second foul. He picks up quick 2 fouls, and we got a timeout for Green with 5:18 on the clock and no score as of yet. 0-0, Patriots and Bobcats. Kelvin, the power don't want to shut off. I've got the battery in. I can't. I guess I've figured out how to stop it. Something's going on with this thing. Push called. 44. That'd be Luke Connell picking up the foul. 4 fouls here in the first 3 minutes called against AuSable. First quarter action. We're in the gymnasium, AuSable Valley High School. Collins' shot doesn't go. Nice rebound by number 23. That's Liska, Jimmy Liska in the game. Zumazur shot comes up short. Connell keeps it in. Again, nobody scores on this end. Danny Myers pulls up. He can't get it to go. Connell pulls down the rebound. It's almost like, well, one team shoots, they can't score. The other team gets the rebound. Battle down below there. O'Neal with Connell. Foul is on Danny Myers. I can understand if the Bobcats are having a problem with maybe the background or whatever shooting at their baskets. Patriots, it's their home court. They should be used to be playing here. Connell. Brian Bouye telling Sean to go straight up, but Sean reached in. He grabbed Connell. Call that a foul? Say he was in the act of shooting? Ooh, okay. Did you say so? Well, we got to get some way get some points on the board. 4:17 on the clock in the first quarter, and it's still 0-0. Luke Connell. This is the first one. He's shooting 2. Last time these two teams met, the Bobcats and Patriots, was up in the Ellenberg corners at Northern Adirondack. And that breaks the scoring drought. We got a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first quarter. Driving the baseline, Myers, he tries to dish. We got a 3-second violation against the Bobcats. They turn it over. Tried to dish it to McNeil. And McNeil had 2 Patriots right there on him. Probably shouldn't have done that. Connell, he's on the elbow, drives to his right. Kicks it inside, ball's loose but picked up by Painter. His shot's off the mark. That's out of bounds off in Liska. It'll be Bobcat ball. 18 games in the regular season. Started way back in 1st of December. We're near this is the middle of February. Valentine's Day yesterday. Hope you took care of all your sweethearts. Bounce pass inside by Collins. He gets it back. And then we got a foul called on, I think, Jimmy Liska. Number 23. That's 5 now on the Patriots. 3:39 on the clock. Still, the Bobcats have yet to score. I believe they beat the Patriots the last time these two teams met. Connell, nice job defensively getting a hand in there. And that pass to O'Neal. Michael Douglas, a little fancy dribbling there. Double dribble called on Connell. Brian Stanley and Connell there. Some miscommunication. Jim Supley, first sub in for the Bobcats. He replaces Holden Collins. Holden playing with a lot of confidence lately. And Josh McNeil finally ends the scoring drought for the Bobcats with a nice drive down the baseline. Pops the little 3-foot jump shot and hits it. Douglas, his shot doesn't go. But what a nice job on the rebound by Painter. And he puts it back up and in. You count it, and one. And one being he's going to the foul line to shoot a foul shot. Painter crashing the boards. The foul was called on. we got a problem with the clock. We went to look at it, and there's nothing on it. Well, I guess they solved the problem with the clock to a certain degree. It's 5 team fouls on AuSable and 4 on NAC. Painter doesn't complete that 3-point play, and Supley in the game gets the rebound. 3-2 is the score. Patriots up by 1. Bobcat's lone basket coming from Josh McNeil. McNeil, he's on top of the paint, or the key. Dishes. They go down low to Supley. Supley makes a move to his left. He doesn't get that basket. Douglas gives the ball to Painter. Liska's out. Looks like Stanley's back in. Ryan Stanley. Inbound. Ball's inbounded from Painter to Douglas. Douglas. Spin move. Wanted to go down low, but Connell was covered. They kick it into Zummazer. Painter. The drive to the basket. Ending up on the floor was Sean O'Neill on a Painter's initial drive to the hoop. Sean O'Neill grabbing his left elbow. And Nate Rock replaces him. Supley had the rebound. Painter couldn't convert the putback. Supley lost the ball. McNeil, he's in there. McNeil gets tied up by 3 Patriots. That'll be the Patriot ball because the possession arrow's in their favor. Luke Connell on the good defensive effort there, preventing Supley from actually getting a handle on that pass to the inside. That's off the hands of Supley into Painter. Painter throws it over to Douglas. He puts it down low, but now Douglas again with it. Douglas on the left side to Painter. They go to Zummazer. Zummazer's watched by Rock. Rock had his hand in his face. That's out of bounds off, and I guess Stanley. Looked like Collins might have been the last one to touch it from our advantage here. But the official right there makes the call. It's out of bounds off in Painter. It'll be NAC ball. This gymnasium, when you're standing in the bleachers here, it's like the floor, the court that is like in a hole. Pass to Supley's out of his reach, coming from Myers. Dance last night, Valentine's Day dance at Northern Adirondack, 8 to 11. I don't know if that's going to show any effect on this JV team. I know Supley and Collins, they went to the dance. James Bradshaw, one of the reserves on the bench. Nice backdoor pass, but Stanley can't complete it. Like the ball was going to fall over and in, but just couldn't get over the lip of the rim for some reason. Brian Booya yelling, "Screen away!" Nate Rock. He travels. 28 seconds left. They're lighting up the scoreboard here. 3-2. Patriots with the 1-point lead. McNeil still the lone scorer for NAC. Painter, we know, has got 2 points. Maybe has all 3. Might have all 5 now. Bobcats down by 3 here. Saturday morning basketball here on Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network. Painter with a steal, lays it up and in. And the Patriots in the last 30 seconds score 4 points. 7-2 lead they have over the Bobcats with the JV cheering squad on the floor. Bobcats down by 5 here. Start off the second quarter. Wild Bill Chase here. Beautiful downtown Clintonville. Bringing you Bobcat basketball. Supley's there. Put it back up. Supley moving his feet to get to that ball. Puts it up and in. It's a 7-4 ball game. 3-point lead for the Patriots. Not a lot of scoring. Both teams having their problems on their offensive ends. Stanley, 3-pointer. That doesn't go. Crashing the board is Painter. Nobody boxing that guy out. That's the second time we've seen that. Painter, while still in the air, puts it back up and in. It's 9-4. Nice job by Painter. Collins, 3-point attempt. It's off the back of the rim. Long rebound. Douglas hustling. Gets to that ball before Nate Rock could. Patriots having a little more hop in their step. Painter pulls up now. Hits the jump shot. Painter, it's all Painter here. He scored what? I'm going to be surprised he's got all 11 points. I know he's got at least 9 out of 11. Danny Myers drives to the middle. He looks to kick the ball down to Supley. Through the hands of Supley, out of bounds. Patriot ball. Painter, he's been on fire here for the Patriots. Well, that time he ends up losing the ball. And Jesse DeBray in the game now. Corey Ferret in the game for the Bobcats. He kicks it down low to Supley. Supley up off the glass. Oh, these rims aren't very friendly. Supley with through 2 defenders there. Still can't get it to go. DeBray got a hand on that. But underneath, I think it was Liska in the putback, and I believe that's the first points by somebody else other than Painter. 13-4. Bobcats got to stop the Patriots' run here. Myers does by tripping up Painter. 5:43 on the clock, and the Patriots have opened up this second quarter with a 6-2 run. They are up by 13-4. Brian Bouye calls a timeout. It's a full timeout. Okay, we'll get the JV cheering squad again coming on the floor. Well, Patriots with a 9-point lead here in the second quarter. There's Ferret getting beat down low by Stanley, and on the inbound pass, he puts it up and in. And they are just being beat here to their spots and being out-hustled right now. Myers pulls up. He's fouled after the ball was put up in the air. (15-4). I know the Bobcats are maybe came in a little overconfident. I believe they pretty much, it was a kind of a close game the first time they met up until probably in the fourth quarter, and they pulled away, and I don't know, they're thinking, well, Myers scores the 5th point for the Bobcats. They need to get the ball down low and get some of the easy hoops. Myers somehow Brassard. And these passes are just the wrong decisions here. People are around them and they're trying to force something to the inside that isn't there. Danny Myers hustling there, does a lot of work, get the ball free. Brassard, he was, 5 feet away from the basket and doesn't put the shot up. Tries to kick a pass down to Jesse DeBray. There's another forced pass inside. Number 20 in the game, Lucas Carter. Holden Collins from downtown hitting a three-pointer. Makes it a 15-8 ball game. That's, well, I think the first outside shot the Bobcats have made. Brassard. Ball's on the floor. Zummizer gets tied up with O'Neal. Bodies are flying here, but prior to Collins' shot, I was going to make the comment that the Patriots, the Bobcats, for the first probably 6 minutes of this ball game just were pretty much similar, but the Patriots seem to have woken up, and the Bobcats still a little bit sleepy-eyed. Maybe too much dance. You know, Nate Rock went to the dance. No, Holden did. Nice move there. Brassard comes down with the loose ball. Myers got to catch it first. Jesse DeBray wide open. This time, first shot was blocked by Zummizer, but the second putback, Zummizer got him with the body. Jesse DeBray supposedly wasn't going to the dance. At least that's the information I got. One of his secret admirers. We won't say who. Bobcat varsity game. Follow this. Bobcats still tied at varsity level at first place CVAC with Ticonderoga. Don't think I'm actually staying around for that one, so it won't be a game that we will be aired on hometown cable. Patriots move it up to Zummizer. Give it back to Douglas. Douglas kicks it to the left to Painter. They go down low. They try to force it inside. O'Connell. They are totally out of sync. Earlier in a bounce pass, according to Brian Boyer. Somebody called a timeout. I believe it was AuSable. 3:39 left here in the first half. 15-8 is the score. Stanley. They go to Zummizer. Zummizer back to Painter. That's short. And then with the good inside position is Stanley down underneath. He puts it back up and in, and it's 2 points. They're getting some easy baskets here. The Bobcats, on the other end, they'll have to work hard for everything. And they've got to work hard for everything, but there's a wide open look, and DeBray, though, couldn't hang on to the pass. He was... DeBray trying to get some position, and Zummizer using that butt to fend him off, and ends up... Here's a... Over and back violation. Inbound pass. Zummizer had 1 foot in the AuSable end, but then he stepped into the backcourt. Collins. Back to Myers. O'Neal down on the floor. Green ball. Passes going through their hands. There's no reason for this. The 18th game of the regular season. Some of the mistakes that they're making, they should not be making. Collins with a no-look pass. Giving it to Supley, but Supley wasn't there. And it was touched by somebody from the Patriots. So the Bobcats get a break there. 2:16 on the clock. O'Neill, Collins, Brassard, Myers, and Supley in the game. Stanley dishes to Zummazer. Zummazer, that doesn't go. He went up strong. O'Neill. Here to pull down the rebound. Watch the Bobcats here. Watching Jim Supley battle down low. Zummazer, he's getting. Collins, three-point attempt. It's no good. Boxed out was Brassard. Connell getting up, running the floor, and Douglas finding him. Pretty play there by the Patriots. 19-8 is the score. Kicks it back out. O'Neill. Brassard. Brassard's shot is blocked. O'Neill on the elbow. Foul, I believe, is on Myers. Yep. 46 seconds on the clock. Danny Myers picking up his second foul of the afternoon, or this morning anyways. Connell inbounds. Douglas out on top. Douglas came all the way around, got himself open, they found him, hits the shot. 22-8. They're just being outworked. Well, I guess that's going to put Sean O'Neill on the foul line with 10 seconds. They're going to be shooting to 1-1. Well as this JV team played the last two games against Beatmantown and PHS, they got to wake up here soon. They are down 22-8 after two complete quarters. The first half is done here on Hometown Cable. The Patriots with the 12-point lead over the Bobcats. Bobcats only scoring 8 points in that first half. Wild Bill Chase will be back with second half action after the teams get a 10-minute break. And if I was Brian, I would have sent somebody in to make some coffee and make them all drink a cup before they come back out here. Okay, we're going to start off the second half by introducing the junior varsity cheering squad. Got the camera down on them. The coach is Mindy Guerin. The team members for junior varsity are Justine Barcombe, Amanda Bushy, Lauren Carter, Jacqueline Harding, Kaylee LeBear is the captain, Kayleen LaValle, Corinne Moore, Stephanie O'Neill, Amanda Sorrell, and Ashley Torville. Those are the members of the JV cheering squad. We're milling about. We got 30 seconds left in this half. We'll be back with second half action, or just stay tuned here. Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network in Clinton County. Oh my God. Are they going to wake up? Coach Boyer is yelling before we even inbound the ball here to start the second half. Hey, they're going that way. And Painter with a very good first half opens up the scoring for the Patriots in the second half, and it's a 24-8 game. Did I say 12-point lead? 14 it was. Holden Collins trying to get the Bobcats on track with a three-pointer, but that doesn't go. They come down with the rebound. Well, that's a plus. We ain't seen a lot of second chances. That's out of bounds off in the Patriots. So they're going to get a third crack at it on this trip down the floor. Shot hit the rim. They didn't reset the clock. That ball's thrown right into the hands of Painter. Painter takes it himself. Brassard was there, but Painter showed some patience, let Brassard get up in the air, and it's 26-8. It's an 18-point lead. McNeil driving to drive to the basket. Sean O'Neal, not Josh McNeil. It's Sean O'Neal. He's fouled as he takes the ball to the hoop. That rattles around and out. Makes one of two. 26-9 ball game. Can the Bobcats get some defensive stops now and maybe get the offense going? I don't think so, to tell you the truth. They just do not have any get up and go in them. I don't think they're... Danny Myers, Jesse DeBray, Sean O'Neal, Kyle Brassard. Two-pointer by... I think we've had two outside shots hit. One by Myers and the other one by Collins. So the old basic backdoor play down the baseline. Douglas finding number 13 Bombard. Entry pass down low to Jesse DeBray. He almost got stolen away. He was able to hang on. He goes up and then he's fouled. 2 fouls now, team fouls on the Patriots. DeBray on the line to shoot two. It's the second foul called on Joe Painter. Zummeser, Painter, and Connell are the captains. All three of them are out there right now, along with Douglas and Bombard. Sub for NAC. Collins is out. Josh McNeil back in. So Jesse DeBray didn't start the game. He remains out there. Moved up from modified for the last 3 or 4 games here. Zummeser, how does he get that rebound? Oh my God. He's got the inside, the Bobcat player with the inside position. That's off the foot of McNeil. Timeout called. 30-second timeout, 5:38 on the clock. Jim Supley going into the game. It's 30-13. Here, I'll give you a close-up of all the girls we introduced. Well, we got to recognize the fact that, hey, cheerleaders, they've put in 18. They're going to be putting in 18 games themselves. Cheering competition. And I don't know where it's being held this year. Cheerleaders, they work hard, just like the basketball squad. Zummazer wide open, but from behind, Brassard able to get a hand on it, prevent that shot. Brassard on a baseline, he can't convert. Coming down with the rebound is Connell. Going the other way now. Douglas from outside. He's going to get a friendly roll, and it's going to fall in. Three-pointer. Wow. McNeil. That doesn't go. McNeil again. Shoot it again. Nope, they don't. From outside, Danny Myers answers that three-pointer by Douglas. Need a few more of those, though. NAC down by what? 17 now. Down by 14 to be at the half. I said 12. Here comes James Mad Dog Bradshaw Siskavage. Bradshaw Siskavage is his last name now. Debray has the ball. Bounces it off the back of McNeil. Gets it back, gives it to... Put it up, James. Bradshaw Siskavage back to Myers. Myers just a little short. Oh, Debray doesn't get called for a foul, and he should have. 2-on-1 break on the other end, and Zummazer finds Douglas. And he scores 35-16. This is a team they beat. Played competitively against. There's a hold. And they just haven't got it done here today. The old bounce pass off the foot doesn't work. Gets to the other team, that's all that did. There's a foul. Painter's going to go to the line to shoot two. You know, this is the last game of the regular season, and you should be playing like there's no tomorrow. Because there actually isn't no tomorrow. I don't believe any of these guys are going to get brought up to play varsity sectional basketball. Somebody called a 30-second timeout with 3:53 on the clock. It's 35-16. Patriots over the Bobcats. JV Boys basketball action. Look, we got Tom Lacey and Andy Morelli sitting over there in the corner by the water cooler. Must be waiting to... No, that's Andy Morelli. I believe it is Lacey. Waiting to do the varsity game. Painter hits 1 of 2. 36-16. Patriots maybe apply some full court pressure here. They just defensively, they've been all over the Cats. Nate Rock takes it and gets a friendly roll, finally. Rock, between two defenders, puts it up and in. Liska outside. Bradshaw, he's tripped up. It's a 5-yard penalty. Should be 2 minutes for tripping. Well, that's what the Bobcats need. Put somebody in the penalty box. Play 5-on-4. Bradshaw nails one from outside. Woo! James Bradshaw with a high arcing shot and drops one in. It's 36-20. Travel called on Liska. Turnover. Patriots had Liska and Stanley and Lucas Carter out there, but they returned to some of the starters. Only an 8-man squad, but their top 5 have put in a very good team effort today. Rock down low to Supley. Supley having some position on Zummazer, puts it up and in. Well, the Bobcats here, maybe they've woken up. But Douglas, with a nice pass to Connell. Connell takes it to the hoop, a hole, and scores. Nate Rock, you gotta be ready for that. How can you're wide open and oh my. Douglas attacking the basket. Shots blocked. Connell gets there. Travel called, I guess. No basket, right? 38-22 is the score. Late stages of the third quarter. Collins. Supley way underneath the basket. It's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot foul shots. And no, last game of the regular season, you got to be pumped and ready to play. You got to be pumped and ready to play every night. Basketball in high school, your career, you know, there's only so many games you get to play. And it shouldn't take much to motivate these individuals, but this squad here needs some extra motivation. Maybe a well-placed kick in the derriere. Foul called. I think it's on Jesse DeBray. Yep. (38-24). 14-point margin. They have not cut into the lead whatsoever. Well, offensively, they've sort of woken up. They were only had 8 points in the first half, and they've scored all of that and then some here. Painter. Josh McNeil has the ball. You got to grab those. You got the position. You got the two hands on the ball and end up losing it. Supley trying to force one inside to Holden Collins. Zummazer is there to steal it away. Supley leaves his man. Douglas finds him wide open to the right. He scores. It's up to an 18-point game again. It's almost like I got oh wow, Stanley reading that pass play. Collins almost hit it from mid-court on a butt. Patriots up by 20 now, 44-24 over the Bobcats. Douglas from outside nails a three-pointer, and he keeps the Patriot offense on track. Painter reaches in, fouls Brassard. Patriots, they end the third quarter pretty similar to the way they ended the first quarter of the run. They scored what? 4-point run there at the end of the first quarter. Take that 6-2 lead. And they just, wow. This is how over and back violation. Lucas Carter in the game now. Jimmy Liska, Brian Stanley, Luke Connell, and Casey Zamazer. And in the third quarter, it was 38-24. They ended with a 6-0 run there in the last minute or so. Make it 44-24. Douglas opens up the fourth quarter with a three-pointer. And the Patriots look to be well on their way of revenging the loss they suffered against this squad at NAC. They've played extremely well, and the Bobcat team, JV team here is just, they've looked like they're sleeping out there at times. They've forced passes all day long. They've made the right decisions. Collins from outside nails the three-pointer. Nice shot from Holden Collins. It's 20-point lead. You need, probably should have done this. Oh, the woes continue. Bodies flying. Ball's out of bounds. These rims have had a history of not being very friendly, especially to the opposing teams that have to travel into this high school gymnasium to play. We've just watched the Cats with two wide open looks, not able to convert. O'Neal hits the first one of two. Second one doesn't go. Brassard trying to keep it alive. Stanley does, right to his buddy Jimmy Liska. Casey Zamazer to Carter. Carter back to Zamazer. Pulls up, takes the jump shot. A little short. He's following it his own shot up. 2-2 White with a push. We're going down the other end to 1-1. Kyle Brassard on the line. Takes the first one. Bobcats, well, there's one thing in their favor with 6:40 on the clock. They want to make a run at this. They've got be shooting foul shots the remainder of the day here, or the game, whenever the other team fouls him. They've got two to give. Look at that. How can you get beat that badly? And now you make the mental error and turn the ball over. What a drive there by Andrew Bombard. He just took it to the hoop and scored. Lucas Carter from outside. Stanley from outside. Liska comes down with the ball. It just continues. It continues and continues. The Bobcats beat to all the loose balls. The Patriots have done a nice job of crashing the boards when they've had to. You see Painter do that. That time it was Jimmy Liska. O'Neal hits the shot. There's a foul, not called. Stanley losing the ball from behind. Brassard, back to McNeil. Supley. Wrestling match. Oh, 2-point takedown for Kyle Brassard. Outside, Bombard, that's off the rim. Douglas is there on the putback. That doesn't go. Zummazer, he got his hands on it. Painter now with it. Hometown Cable bringing you Patriots and Bobcat basketball. Wild Bill Chase here. Beautiful downtown Clintonville, New York. McNeil fakes it. They're going to call it travel, I think. No, I thought they were. Foul is on number 13, Bombard. Let's comment on the program here. Picked up walking in today. Very nice program put together by the AuSable Valley Booster Club. They do a nice job down here. Got all the seniors listed, their names and the names of their parents underneath them for each winter sports team here. Swimming, they have swimming, indoor track and field for boys and girls. They have girls and boys basketball. They have volleyball and bowling. So quite a few sports down here at AuSable Valley. Class C school, just like Northern Adirondack. And something I wish that Northern Adirondack would do was venture into some of them sports. Like, no reason why they can't have a bowling team. No reason there shouldn't be a swimming team. Got the pool. Indoor track, maybe not. But a lot of schools in this area, they have indoor track. All you got to do is, there's a walk called. You got to travel to the Plattsburgh State indoor facilities for the meets. They allow some walking around inside the school. 12 Painter. But there should be more sports at NAC other than some of the. They even got boys wrestling here. They only got maybe five people on the varsity and 5 on their modified squad, but they do provide it. And there's no reason why Northern Adirondack could not have some more sports offered to the student body. Bigger was supposed to be better. We merged and back in the early 70s. Altona, Lime Mountain, Ellenburg merged their school districts. Well, AuSable did the same thing here, and they've expanded when it comes to their sports program. They've expanded that. They have golf, outdoor track, baseball and softball in the spring. Reach-in foul. 5 fouls on Danny Myers. He is fouled out in the last game of the JV season. So, thank you, Bobcat faithful, tuning into Hometown Cable, and you can always apply some pressure to them school board members. That's an over and back violation, they say. I know nowadays, well, the budgets are tighter now, but you don't have to all be all at once. Dupree, Jesse Debray, getting nailed while he catches that ball. You don't have to add everything all at once, but maybe one here, one there. If you get a chance, see a school board member, apply some pressure out there, Bobcat faithful viewers. Track and field is a great sport. got somebody that can run, well, you know, that's all they got to do, be able to run. Running, jumping, some of the things kids do all the time anyways. Speaking of track, the lone track member from NAC, we'll come back and tell you about her. She's a senior in college. 3:41 on the clock. Sean O'Neill on the line. 49-31. The Bobcats down by 18. And just got to give you an update on Amanda Chase, my daughter. She ran track her junior and senior year for NAC as an independent. Who, teamed up with, tagged along actually with Seton Catholic. And she's continued to run track in college, and she has provisionally qualified for the indoor track nationals, NCAA Division III National Track Meet. We move down to the other end. Zummazer is on the line. Amanda has provisionally qualified in the 800-meter race. She ran a 2:16.7 at the Colgate Class of 32 Invitational last week. Automatic qualifying time is 2:14. Her time puts her in the top 5 or 6 in the country, at Division III anyways. And even if you don't make the automatic time, they take the 10 or 12 best times in the country throughout the track season. And right now, looks like she's going to go again to the Nationals. Last year, she went indoor Nationals as a member of the DMR team, and wasn't able to run because one of their teammates running in an earlier race was disqualified, with us and just disqualified the entire team. Then she qualified for the outdoor nationals held in Minneapolis, St. Paul area last year in 800 meters. Ran a 2:14 something in the race. Ran a 2:13, I believe, to qualify. So Amanda's been working hard. She wants to go back, and she looks to be well on her way going back to indoors anyways. Nationals outdoor track meet this year will be held at St. Lawrence the Thursday, Friday, Saturday before Memorial Day. That's in Canton, New York. Some of you people might want to put that on your calendar. Division III Nationals Outdoor Championship for track and field will be in Canton, New York at St. Lawrence University on their brand new outdoor track facilities that they built in the past couple of years. Great facilities. St. Lawrence put a lot of money into their college the last couple of years. Supley's fouled. He'll go to the line. 2:14 on the clock. It's 51-32. Nate Brock, Sean O'Neill, Tyler Brassard, Jim Supley, and Holden Collins are out there. Later stages of the fourth quarter, the Bobcats only able to score 8 points in the first half. We're down 22-8 at the half. Patriots turned up the heat offensively here in the second half. They've doubled their output, then some. It's 51 points now to 33. Bobcats, they've got their offense a little bit on track, but haven't been able to slow down the Patriots. Collins taking it to the hole. But on the steal, actually, he can't convert the layup. Okay, Michael Douglas on the line. He's hit some three-pointers. Made some nice passes, played an all-around good game for the little guy. 1:56 on the clock. He hits the foul shot. And once again, I don't think we're staying for the varsity game here this afternoon. I'm going to make a trip up to Lake Placid to see Disney on Ice, taking my niece and nephew. Later today, going up for the 7 o'clock show, is the timeout called. Bobcats, Patriots, JV Boys basketball. It's 52-33, 1:51 to go. .151 on the clock. Connell inbound. Luke Connell. Joe Painter's out there. Lucas Carter. Jimmy Liska. And Casey Zummazer for AuSable. Jim Supley, Holden Collins, Kyler Brassard, Nate Rock, and Sean O'Neill. Varsity squad 13-4, tied with Ticonderoga for the Division II lead. Got to win today to maintain at least that tie. Patriots or Sentinels at Ticonderoga play at home against Lake Placid. Ticonderoga almost upset the other night by Northeastern Clinton Cougars, but Adam Porter with a buzzer beater shot, and the Sentinels prevail by 2 points over the Cougars. Cougars had them up 22 to something, maybe 7 in the first quarter, but the the Sentinels came back on the Cougars. And I believe it was the Cougars had to battle back in the fourth quarter to tie the ball game up, and then Porter with the heroics at the end. And that enabled Ticonderoga to maintain that Division II tie with the Bobcats. More than likely, those two teams are going to end up the top 2 seeds. They'll get a bye in the first round of Class C Section 7 playoffs. Who will end up with the number 1 seed? I don't know how they're going to determine that, because they're more than likely the first 2 tiebreakers. I think they're a head-to-head competition. They won one and lost one. The funny thing about it is it was on each other's home court. And the other tiebreakers losses or the best divisional record, and I believe they both at least, I know the Bobcats got 3 divisional losses. And their lone loss being the Division I opponent, Plattsburgh. And we know Ticonderoga has 3 divisional losses. Seton, still a game out. They beat Saranac the other night. Mariah ended up their regular season 13-5. They beat PHS, who had upset NAC last Tuesday night. Nate Rock, he's fouled. 29 seconds left. He'll go to the line to shoot as Kyle Brassard made a nice drive to the basket, ended up down under the pile. He gets helped up, and Rock will be on the line to shoot 2. Well, I thought it was Nate Rock, but Kyle Brassard goes to the line now to shoot the 2 baskets. Makes the first one. Who wanted it more? The AuSable Valley Patriots JV team wanted it more today. That's what it boils down to. They played extremely well. They've just come out more ready. Supley blocks that shot by Carter. Carter really mismatched in size there. They get it up to Corey Ferret. Ferret, shot. It's good. He's on the 3-point line. Nothing but net. 52-38, Cordy Ferret. We've seen him and James Bradshaw Saskavich hit a couple high arcing shots like that. 2 seconds on the clock. Patriots are going to win this one. Foul is on number 21, Painter. Is that Painter? No, that's Casey Zummazer. Come down the other end. Jim Supley will be on the line. If he hits both of these, it'd be at least a somewhat that they've pulled back within 12. Well, he doesn't do that. Misses one in the double bonus. 2 seconds on the clock. Well, if anything out of the varsity, we'll show you the opening cheerleading routine. Beyond that, I don't think we're going to hang around here. Well, there it is. Supley doesn't make either one. Final score 52-38. Congratulations, AuSable Valley coach Jamie Douglas and the AuSable Valley Patriots JV basketball team. Their victory over the Bobcats today. Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network in Clinton County. Mind you all, if you viewers, you get a chance, drop a donation to Calvin Castine over there in Champlain, New York. Or if you want a tape or a copy or something, you know, he does provide copies of all events that are covered. Once again, folks, drive slow. Try to stay warm because it is another cold day. 20 below in Lime Mountain I had this morning. It's supposed to be even colder tonight. It's the middle of February. Sun is staying out longer. Spring is just around the corner. Have a good day, folks.